Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video. We are going to be doing a dresser declutter and organization using the KonMari method. If you guys have not watched this on Netflix yet, it is so good. I have been obsessed with it, and so of course had to do it for my own apartment. And so I decided to start off in my dresser, which you guys can clearly see as I'm going through each of the drawers here, that it was a disaster. Things were just being tossed in here. Nothing was organized. Things didn't really have a place. And trust me, there was definitely a lot of things that needed to be moved and donated in these drawers. I went ahead and started by pulling everything out of all of the drawers, starting from the very top all the way to the bottom, and just kind of separating it all out of my bed. I wanted to make sure that Clay could go through all of his things that were in the drawers, so I made sure to make piles for him and asked him to go through and pick out what things needed to be donated or thrown away. As you can see here, he's going through some stuff, and later on he'll do more too. But I wanted to go ahead and make sure he could pick out what he wanted to keep and what sparked joy for him. And then I went through and also did the rest of our drawers and just kind of tried to categorize items from things that I knew right away needed to be donated or thrown away, things that needed to go somewhere else, and then stuff that was going to be going back in the drawers. Charlie was also extremely interested in this entire process, as you guys will see throughout the video. Here is the aftermath once everything was pulled out onto the bed. I know, it was a disaster, and of course, Charlie was the most confused here. Basically, we made a huge mess, and then of course my camera battery died, so I had to pause in the middle of the process and then come back. Charlie is being a very big helper here and nudging the piles and helping them stay on the bed. This drawer was the funniest to have Clay do because he has a sock obsession and just loves collecting socks and always has so many pairs. So we frequently now have been having him go through his socks to make sure that everyone has a match and that they're all organized and that he only has socks that he's going to wear. Now that everything is pulled out on the bed, it is finally time to start going through some of the different things. So I'm going to start off with my sock and underwear drawer, just going through and making sure all my socks have matches, making sure that everything is good and make sure nothing needs to be tossed or thrown away or donated. And also keep in mind, Clay and I were actually doing laundry during this process too. So a lot of our drawers were actually a tad emptier than they will be. So I made sure to leave room in all of our drawers for when our laundry was done and clean. I won't make it easy. I went ahead and did my personal drawer first and just lined up all my bras in the right hand corner. I folded them halfway and then I put sports bras on the left side, and I made sure to leave room because I have plenty of both still in the wash currently, so I wanted to make sure that there was space left to still organize and this drawer wouldn't be too overcrowded. Just watch me break it. Now you guys will go ahead and see me. I am actually using the KonMari method of folding for everything that goes back in the drawers. So the way she does it is folds things in half and then folds them 2 times or into thirds. So everything is the same size and should stand up by itself once it is on the side. And here's kind of what my drawer looks like now with everything tucked in it. I did decide later to move my socks, which I'll show you guys. But until then, I went ahead and got started on Clay's bottom drawer, which was all of his khaki shorts and his gym shorts, as well as his top drawer for his boxers.
I'll take it to Mars, oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking, you're sweet, you're falling into me, touch me.
Clay and I have also done some decluttering in the past, so we didn't have a ton of stuff to donate from our dressers, mostly just had to move and reorganize things, but we did manage to get rid of some stuff, which I'll show you guys at the end of the video. But we, again, had already kind of had everything as far as donating and getting rid of things we don't wear. A lot of that was already done, so it was just kind of making sure that things were back in order and just double checking that we didn't have a lot of extras of things or things that we didn't wear.
You got a free pass, oh, try to hide it, but you had me from the get-go. Let me be frank, I'm not that complicated. If you need me, what's the use of playing games though? There's no denying what we want. Just watch me break it, you're sweet, you're falling into me, touch me, I swear. You would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn.
Organizing Clay's top drawer was honestly the most satisfying, just because everything was the same size, and then later on I went back and kind of color coded it. But I did group like items together based on mostly the fabric that each item was made out of, just to make sure that they were all organized and looking really nice in this drawer. And as you can see, there was still plenty of room for things up here, and I think down the road we may actually end up organizing some of his socks up here too. Moving on to the sock drawer, I kind of tossed all the pairs that he had pulled out to keep in the drawer and then just reorganized them so that all of his black tall socks were on the left side, and then all of his dress and work socks were on the right side, and then his short ankle socks were in the middle.
Not freak out and cause a scene. I try to hold it together, keep it together. Not sure who I really am, just be cute and super bland. I try to hold it together.
And these socks were randoms that did not have a match, but he swears that they have a match that are currently in the wash, so we are holding on to them to make sure that they do have a pair to go with them. Moving on to the bottom drawer, this is Clay's shorts drawer, and I just went ahead and put all of the folded pairs of shorts that I had just shown you guys down here in the bottom. Again, this is just his workout shorts and his khaki shorts, and as you can see, there's still plenty of room to put things in if we need to. Moving on to our t-shirts, Clay and I, for some reason, have an insane amount of t-shirts, and to be honest, we kind of just share our t-shirts and both wear them because we just wear like the same size. And there's just so many of them. We have so many shirts we've collected over the years from college and events and works and just all sorts of different things. So there were a ton of different shirts that we kind of had to go through. We did actually end up donating a couple of different t-shirts and then decided which ones we wanted to keep in our drawers and then which one we wanted to kind of tuck away for out of season wear. So for example, we had some shirts that were good for like tailgating and football games, but obviously it's not the season for that right now.
But I'm so getting tired. Now won't you meet
Next, I'm taking all of the shirts and putting them in this drawer. Again, I tried to kind of color code these at the end as well, so you guys will see that in a minute. But I wanted to make them go from light to dark and just make sure that the shirts that we wore most frequently were going to be the most accessible. And here's Clay learning how to do the KonMari fold, of course, because he is a big helper and we were doing laundry together, so this was a big hand.
Come with me. I'm gonna get this party lit. Come with me. Let's do something we'll regret.
Come with me. I'm gonna get this party lit. Come with me. Let's do something we'll regret.
the t-shirt drawer now almost completely full, and of course we do have some room left over for the shirts that are just coming out of the wash, or if we want to switch in and out other styles. And I am going back in and actually adding in some of my daily leggings and shorts that I wear to work pretty much every day back in my top drawer, since I had plenty of space left. And this is just me showing you guys that there is still plenty of room left over for any items that I need to add, or if I end up growing certain areas of my different sections in this drawer. Oh, and this is me adding back my socks into the sock drawer with clays because we had so much room. And I think eventually we'll get like a sock divider, which will make things a lot more organized. Here you can see me putting a bunch of different pieces on hangers. These are actually all of my workout tops. I figured to kind of keep them in better condition, I would just go ahead and hang these up anyways, and it just makes them really nice and keeps them all in great condition, and it keeps them all in one place, and we end up having more room in our dressers. So this was a very quick little fix to a problem. Here is one bag of things that we had donated. We actually had a whole nother bag to go with this one as well. And lastly, I just wanted to show you guys what each of the drawers looked like so you can see how nice and organized and spacious everything now is. And guys, I really hope that you found this video inspiring and helpful. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up so that I know you guys want to see more videos like this one. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more organization, decluttering, and cleaning videos. I do have an entire cleaning playlist link down below, so if you guys want to go and check that out, I'll have it up in the top right hand corner of the screen, in the description box below, and at the end of the video for you guys. And here I'm just showing you the different sections of socks I kind of talked about earlier, and giving you guys kind of the rundown here of how everything is organized. I really hope that you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I love how everything turned out, and don't worry guys, I will be doing a whole closet declutter and organization video soon as well, because that thing needs it way more than this dresser did, and I can't even imagine how much stuff we're gonna have to give away. But guys, that's gonna bring us to the end of today's video. I really hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys, have a great day.